and rolling up and down the fingers. Come on. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrists. Up to the knuckles and across. And let's take the ball into one hand and squeeze. And then the other, squeeze. Back to the first. And then the other. And then toss the ball in the air or bounce it on the floor if you can, or both. Switch hands. Switch heights. Switch speeds. Dribble. Try to fool yourself. 3, 2, 1. Ball on the floor. Assess the feet. Step on the ball in the middle of the foot, press down 3 times. Bring it up to the knuckles, press down once on each. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel, just above the top of the heel. Bring the ball to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise the toes and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And scribble all around. 3, 2, 1, release, reassess, repeat on the other foot, pressing down 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And scribble. 3, 2, 1, release. Get the ball out of the way, reassess how the feet feel. And let's do some wood chops. Overhead, straight down, hinging at the waist. And then diagonally from one side to the other. And then from the other side. And then shake the tree. Three, two, one, center. Twist it away, swing the arms. And the center with ocean wave breathing. Into the nose, out to the mouth. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, step to the side. Yeah, the starlight, low dantian. Heart. Throat. Third eye. Above the crown 3 times. Third eye. Throat. Crown, heart. And low dantian. Center. Same thing the other way. And center. Take some steps forward. And then knee to the opposite elbow. Don't have to touch. And then slap the opposite heel in the front. And behind. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk. Or march. Or jog. So Saturday, we're going to do our seated exercises, but we'll do 10 sit stands. sort of like a squat. So you may want to skip the squats, but anything else to get the heart rate going is good, including what you're doing, or what you're doing at a faster pace. I'm gonna hop myself, whatever you do, be safe. And after class, we will do the 5 Tibetans. Going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. 10, 20, 30. 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers. Bring the hands up overhead. Up on your toes if you can. Reach up. Yeah, come on back down. Bend back if you can. Back to center. Drop one hand, bend in that direction. Go the other way. Yeah, come back to center, interlace the fingers. Bring the hands down, push out. Come on down, interlace the fingers behind the back. Raise the hands up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Go a little higher. And come on down and shrug. And then swim. Backstroke. Breaststroke. Bend the arms, tap the shoulders. And bring one arm across the body, press in at or above the elbow. And then the other. And first arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And come on down and extend the hands, pull back on the fingers. Down. Flop the wrist, wiggle the fingers, make a fist. Other hand, fingers up. Fingers down. Lock, wiggle the fingers, make a fist. Come on down into an L shape. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. Then release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. And release. Tuck in the chin. Look in one direction. Draw out the chin to the collarbone. And look up. Come back to center, still tucked, look the other way. Drop the chin. And look up. And let's grab a stick. Going to do the booyah stick routine today. Flip-flops to start. And then push up and out in a big circle. And then reverse that, pull it in. Then go laterally in one direction. And the other. And let me get this out of the way. Where was I? We're going to go to the back, into the crook of the elbows, and twist at the waist. And stomp. Bend back if you can, otherwise keep twisting. Come on back to center. Tuck in the chin, peck like a pigeon. And then bring the stick up to the shoulders. Hands out at the end. Twist the torso, keep the head and hips facing forward. And then lift the stick up over the head, down below the waist, back up over the head and back behind you if you can. Do what you can. Stop at the shoulders and push out. Bring your stick to one side and at or near the top and swing behind. And then the other. And then bring it to the inside the arch of one foot, bring the other leg out. Bend that knee, slide down the stick, stretch the adductors. Go the other way. Come on up. Bring one leg out in front, put the stick behind it. Slide down the stick, lift the heel, wiggle the foot if you can. Lift the sole, I mean, you're on the heel. Right. And come on up, press the sole of the foot against the stick. And then extend the other leg, stick behind, slide down, lift the sole, wiggle the foot back and forth, pivoting on the heel. And come on up and press the sole of the foot against the stick. And then come, bring the stick in front, hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two at the top. Come up on your toes and hold for about 20. And then back on your heels for about 20. And come on down. Bring the stick to one side. Come up on your toes. If you can, lift your foot. If you can, move it. Only go as far as feels safe for you. Lift the stick if you can. And move the stick if you can. Three, two, one. Come down, other side. Up on your toes. Lift the foot if you can. Move it. Three, two, one, and down. All right, let's put the sticks down and grab a chair. We're going to start with some sit to stands. I'm going to move my hands around. You can either follow me or keep them where you feel safest. 1, And come on down. Sit in the middle of the chair, extend the arms up about parallel to the ears. Engage the core, come forward about 45 degrees and back. Back and forth. And then cross your arms and tap the back of your chair and come forward. Core is still engaged. All right, bring one foot up over the other above the knee. Rotate at the ankle in one direction. And then the other. Point the toes towards and away from the shin. Put your hands on the knee, lean forward from the hips. Press down. Come on back. Put that foot down, bring the other foot up. Rotate at the ankle. Go the other way. Point towards and away from the shin. Press on that knee, lean forward, hinging at the waist. And sit up, sit back, and lift both feet and kick. You can hold on to the side of the chair if you need to. And come down, bring the feet down and stomp some grapes, either alternating the feet or doing it at the same time, or switching back and forth. And then come sit back, put the hands together in prayer position and push. One palm on top of the other, grab your fingers and pull. Switch the position of the hands and repeat. And pop the biceps, forearms, hold. Turn sideways in the chair, grab the back of the chair with both hands. Look over your rear shoulder as you twist and hold. Release. Twist again. Release, go the other way. Look over, twist. release, twist, release. Come forward, we're gonna do some seated jacks. And that'll do it. All right, breathing, you can either stand up now or stay seated as I'm gonna do. We're gonna do the last day of the Huberman physiological sigh. That's a deep breath in through the nose, and then one more inhale through the nose, and then a sigh as you release it through the mouth. 8 rounds. Here we go. Standing up, rubbing those hands together. Activating chi, forming a chi ball. And centering. 2 breaths. Let us open our hearts. Pause on this inhale. Exhale, send it out. And center, 2 breaths. Bring down chi from above. Gather it from below. And That's good.
Thank you, Thom.
Oh, you're very welcome, Mira. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Have a good weekend.
Nina, take care.
Thank you.
Stay cool. Ava, great to see you. Kathy, I'm gonna and Richard and I think, is gonna be doing the 5 Tibetans.
Right.
You good, Richard?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna switch the camera to, whoops, not to there. To here. And we're gonna do up to 11 twists, but you can twist at the waist and swing the arms, or if you can turn, spin, do up to 11 at your own speed. Who's that? What do you do?
I just walk in and see you spinning.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yes,
Can you,
I'm in the middle of the
I
thing.
know, sorry, just my friend said it would be tomorrow, but it's today.
Yeah,
Can you take me?
yeah, I'll be done in a little while.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. So that's 11, and we're gonna hit the floor after you take 2 breaths. We are on our backs. Now, hands are usually by your side, but you can put them under the lower back if you need support there, or under the head if you need support at your neck, because what we're gonna do in the modified version, the soles of the feet are on the floor, head, neck, and shoulders come up, and the soles come off the floor, and then you go back down. In the regular version, the legs are extended, head, neck, and shoulders come up, and the legs come up. That's 1. However you choose to do it, up to 11. And when you're done, take 2 breaths. And then we're gonna roll over onto our knees and up. Hands are on the hamstrings or glutes. If you can't do back extensions because of spinal conditions, just rock back on your knee and come forward. But if you can bend back, do so and come forward. That's 1, up to 11. And 11. Take 2 breaths. All right, we're gonna sit down. In the normal position, the hands are by the hips. Some people like them behind them. Feel free to do so if that works better for you. In the modified position, soles of the feet are on the floor. In the regular position, the legs are extended again. Either way, however you do it, you're coming up into an inverted table or a moving table, upside down table, both by different names, up to 11. And 11. Take 2 breaths. And we're going to turn around. Modified version. You're on all fours, tabletop position, and you go into Cobra. regular version is down dog to up dog. You can do a combination of the two, whatever works for you, up to 11. And those are the 5 Tibetans. I'm going to do a cool down here. You sit up, cross our legs however you feel comfortable. This morning, we're going to rotate 6 times in one direction and 5 in the other, either sitting up or bending over. On the last round, we're going to stretch out in front and do around the box breathing. 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. In the middle, then on the left, and then on the right. And then we're going to reverse everything, but we'll get there when we get there. All right, 6 rotations in one direction. Exhaling on the way down, inhaling on the way back. That's 5. Switching directions. And stretching out. 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. That's a counter 4. Over to the left knee. Box breath. And then box breath on the right knee. Come on up. Reverse the position of legs. What was on top goes below, or what was in front goes behind. We're going to do 6 starting in the other direction than we did the last time, and then 5. And another 3 rounds of box breath. Here we go. Going the other way. Stretching out, box breath. Box breath over the right. And over the left. And that's it. Stop now.
Thank you, Tom.
Okay, Kathy, great to have you. Have a great weekend. See you Monday, I hope.
Yeah, Monday I have an 11:30 tentative Zoom, but I'll Tuesday. See you
Okay.
Tuesday. Okay,
Great.
thank
See
you.
Send that information.
Okay, that'd be great. Thanks.
Yep.
Bye.
Richard, have a great weekend. Beautiful day for a walk.